Welcome, Jasper United Methodist Church family. It is good to be with you on this wonderful, wonderful afternoon. I want to remind you to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can share moments like this together each and every week. Well, here we are, the week after Easter. It was a wonderful service on Sunday morning. We appreciate all those who came out to the Pickens County High School and enjoyed the worship service in your cars or sitting out in the parking lot. The Awakening Praise Band, along with members of the praise band from the Jasper First Baptist Church, did a wonderful job sharing in worship that morning. We feel like we had a really great time celebrating Easter Sunday morning. Hopefully that's the last time that we do something that's out of the ordinary for an Easter service. Last year we were just online. This year we were somewhat in person, and by 2022 we should be back in person for the 3 services we do on a Sunday morning. We find ourselves here on this week after Easter with some good news going on. As of April the 8th, the governor's limit on large indoor gatherings to being less than 50, unless your space can socially distance more, our number was 80, will come to an end on April the 8th. We are still going to be asked to be aware of our distance, our physical distance. We're still being asked to wear face coverings of some sort as we gather inside. But that means that on Sunday morning there'll be no more reservations. It also means that we will share time together with more of our congregation in person from this day forward. So that's some exciting things going on for us here in the church and in churches around us. I want you to know that next Tuesday, the 13th, our staff is meeting, and we're going to be talking about how we move forward from this point. And what I mean by that is what additional services are going to look like, adding the nursery back in, and Sunday school back into our every Sunday morning schedule. So all that's coming. We're going to be talking about that, and over the next few weeks and the next couple of months, we're going to be talking about how we're going to reintroduce all of those things back into our Sunday morning and what that's going to look like. I do thank you for your patience through all of this past year. I'm excited about what is ahead and looking very forward to seeing so many more of you back here in person each and every Sunday. I want to reassure you that we're not going to stop our Facebook and our YouTube virtual churches. We're going to continue to air a service every Sunday. We don't know what exactly that's going to look like yet. We don't know if it will be just one particular service or we're going to alternate from week to week. We're going to talk about all that and figure out how and what is the best way to do that. My hope is that we're able to alternate as we have done every Sunday so far. That we'll find a way to alternate from one service to the other each week so that we get both services being used online as well. I want to move now to share with you the video from a few weeks ago where we talked about how we will register both hands-on and hands-free here on Sunday morning. Now, it's a very similar process as the old pew pads that we used to pass back and forth, that red pew pad that you would write down your attendance. This is very similar to that, but we're going to be doing a hands-free and a hands-on version. I did a video of it a few weeks ago. We're going to share that video now, and then I'm going to come back and share some final thoughts with you in closing today. So take a few moments, enjoy this video, and learn a little bit about how we're going to register when you get here on Sunday morning. Welcome back, Jasper United Methodist Church family. We're now down at the worship center area, and you will notice that we've come in the door that is on the side of the building. It's closest to the restrooms, it's closest to the kitchen. You'll notice our check-in banner there to let you know that you're in the right place. We're going to make our way toward the sanctuary door. You're going to see there our reminder banner that's there as well. That reminder banner reminds you to please keep physical distance. Please don't sit on the red ribbons. That's to help us with our physical distance. Please use sanitizer. Please wear face coverings and stay home if you're sick. Next to that, you'll notice a hand sanitizing station that is there. And above that hand sanitizing station, you will notice what is known as a QR code. Now, QR codes have been around for a little while. They are being used currently by many restaurants to help us with our finding their menus and such as that. And we're going to go through how to use that QR code. I'm using the one that's on the table because of where I have my camera mounted for this purpose. So you'll notice that there's one here on the table. There'll be one over the hand sanitizing station. I have one placed on the door of the sanctuary, and we may have some in a few other locations. You notice this QR code has our wonderful logo there in the center. You're going to take your telephone, whether it's an Android phone or an iPhone. You're going to go to your camera that's on your phone, and you'll notice that it pops up a web page. You click on that web page. After you've clicked on that web page and you see this information in front of you, simply make your way to your seat. This will keep us from bottling up there next to the door. So make your way to a seat. Once you found your seat, then you can simply put in your information. If you click on the line, your touchscreen pad should come up, and you simply put in your email, you put in your name, you put in your telephone number, and then you hit submit. It's that simple. Once you've done that, then you are free to put your phone back in any situation that you would like it, and you're ready for worship. You have just registered without having to pass the red pew pad. Now let's go do the hands-on method. You'll come into the building the same exact way, and there at the table, you're going to find an attendance card. You simply pick up a card and make your way to your seat. Once you've come into the sanctuary and you have found a seat, there's often a pencil in front of you in the seats. If not, I would encourage you to make sure you have your own pen or pencil with you, and you fill out the information. And look at there. It's that simple. Place the date, which our date will be 4/11 when these are available and being used. You place your name, your telephone number, and your email address. When worship is over, you'll be invited to leave the sanctuary. And as you leave the sanctuary, you will make your way toward the door, carrying your card with you, and also your offering if you have any for that Sunday morning. And you will find our gifts of tithe and offering box. And then you simply place your card in that box and make your way home. Our two ways of registering, both hands-free and hands-on, are not that difficult. And it's no different than the red pew pad. We're just doing it without the pew pad. So I appreciate your patience with this. I appreciate you working at this. And we look forward to seeing you in the Sundays ahead. Between this video and Sunday the 11th, we are still asking you to make a reservation, please. We are still trying to ease into these things a little at a time. So please make your reservation and join us the next couple of Sundays. And then we look forward to seeing you on the 11th of April, as we will have our first Sunday without making reservations. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you for giving me a little bit of your time. We'll look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye. Couple of last thoughts. First, remember your face covering. But if you forget one or you don't have one, there will be some available here as you enter the worship area. I wanted to close with a few thoughts today. I'm looking so forward to seeing everyone on Sunday as we transition to this new normal. It may look a little different, but I want you to remember that God has not changed. No matter what you may have felt throughout this past year, God has still loved you and has been here for you and for me. Remember that regardless of whatever we've been through this pandemic, God's presence hasn't changed. God's love for you hasn't changed. God's abilities have not changed. God has walked with us through every bit of this. I know for me personally, knowing that has given me the abilities, have given me the strength and the courage to make the decisions that have been made and to take care of each and every one of you as we move through this time in our life. I want to share a video with you as we close today. It's a video again from the Skit Guys that I use often, and I think it's a great video to remind us of the presence of God even in the midst of all of this that we've gone through and that we are continuing to go through. May God bless you as you enjoy these thoughts in these moments. Have a blessed day.
So much has changed since last Easter. The world has been shaken. Life has been disrupted. What we once called normal seems like it may never return. It's been easy to be discouraged, to lose hope, to feel the foundations of our faith begin to crumble. It's hard to keep our feet planted when the ground beneath feels like shifting sand. Now more than ever, we need to stand on the truth of Easter, a day which changed our eternity, changed our world forever. Death was defeated by life. Sin was consumed by mercy. The grave was swallowed up by victory. See, even in the darkest of moments, the love of Jesus could not be stopped. His faithfulness could not be broken. And when the dust settled, Jesus, he stood alive and victorious. Today, may we remember the truth of Easter, the power of the resurrection, and the promise of eternity. Yes, the world has been shaken, but the grave, it's still empty. And Jesus, he's still risen.